bum bum, chicka chicka bum, chicka bum bum.
It is 12:43. I woke up with the full intention of doing yoga at 7 o'clock. I am now able to do yoga, and y'all gonna do it with me. I have been going through it all. Where's my coffee? I have been going through it all. I have been up and down. I have been round and round. And I actually did record something to upload, edited it, and never uploaded it. So I've been going through it all. And today, I think I'll be going through it all again. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to record today. And not only am I going to record, I'm going to record while I do yoga and center myself. So, first of all, I want to just be very transparent and say, I am no longer on my antidepressant. I decided to get off my antidepressant last month when we came back from winter break, because I had noticed it was making me the most angry bitch in the world. And I could not figure out why, like, I was so frustrated. Like, why was, like, normal things that I'm used to, regular chaos that I know was aggravating the fuck out of me, like, more than norm. And I couldn't figure out why. And I was like, nothing's wrong. I feel fine. But one day, I forgot to take my antidepressant. And I was fine. When I say I was fine, I was fine. I didn't take my antidepressant, and I think the day before, I had took my anxiety meds, and honey, we were good. We were good, we were good, we were good. So, I stopped taking them, and I spoke to my therapist. We were kind of talking through it, and I spoke to my doctor and was kind of telling her some of my thoughts. Ooh, that felt great. And we agreed that maybe maybe it's time to call it quits with the Zoloft. I'm trying to like slim down. You know, Zoloft does have the tendency to make you gain weight. And because of the other medications I'm on, we think that it was causing some sort of interaction that just was causing my brain to just choose violence and utter chaos. And that's not gonna work when you're at work. So, yeah. And to be completely honest, just him getting on medication was like the best decision of my life. At the time, I feel like getting off Zoloft was the best decision I could have made. And this is why. I think Zoloft had me operating through a veil. That's the best way to describe it. And this veil sometimes allowed me and made me feel big emotions that necessarily were not needed. So, for example, my empathetic, sympathetic muscle was so fucking strong to the point where I will sit there and dwell in that emotion with you. And it didn't even need to be. It could have been an emotion you just needed someone to just say, hey, it's gonna be all right, come on, it's gonna be all good. Or it really could have been something you need to sit in, but like it's more of a you need to sit in it, not me, not us. I'm just here to support. And in a sense, it was giving me this savior complex where I just cared so much. And when we think about it, is that sustaining to me? If I am making myself so available to other people, other things, thinking about other people, other things, is that sustainable? The answer is no. If you were wondering, it's not. It's not a sustainable practice. And in order for me to like do and be, I don't have to exist in all your problems with you. I literally don't have to even be there. And I feel like now that I'm off Zoloft, I can recognize that, operate in that. And when I say my I don't give a fuck has turned up, like even the tone of my voice in most settings is pretty hard on the no really babe, I really don't care. And I understand in my work it's like hard to be the person that like doesn't care, but like also in my work not caring means I'm probably getting a lot done. I'm getting so much done because I'm really only focused. It's not that I don't care, it's just I'm hyper focused on really what matters and not these little small petty things such as your feelings. Not saying your feelings don't matter, but like, do we have to sit here and like dwell? No, we don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all. But sometimes some people want you to do that. And that leads me to my point of this video. How protecting your peace can be read as dismissive, you're being a bitch, you're not a team player. And I'm just like, but what am I supposed to do? Like, care? Like, I'm supposed to care about all this and do my job? You know what I'm saying? Or I'm supposed to care about all this and save money, go to work, pay my taxes, have a self-care routine, have a skincare routine, do yoga, run a business, upload to YouTube, like, where's the time? Where's the time? Where's the energy? It's like, we have 24 hours in a day. I don't think time is the problem. Where is the energy? So, I've really been struggling lately. No, I'm a Zoloft. With trying to communicate my true feelings in a way that I am heard and not dismissed. because you think I'm just being petty or being a bitch or whatever. But it really hasn't been a struggle either. It's more of a, how can I continue to keep my peace without disrupting other people's peace, space, relationships? Because I feel as if in some spaces, like, I don't care. In a lot of spaces, I really don't care, right? And then, like I said, that really could be read wrong sometimes and bad. But it's like, it's not that I don't care because I want to see all this shit fall apart. I don't care because I have so much to do that if I were to care about this would not get done. So it's really just finding that common ground of, like, with common ground of communication styles. And I'm not talking about just work. This is like seeped into my personal life. This is seeped into my business. Like, how am I going to communicate things that really just I don't necessarily care about, but I know you do. Okay, so like, maybe I care, maybe I don't know. But it's really a matter of effective communication. And I think it's hard sometimes to find what other effective communication styles are for others. Find effective communication style for other people while you're still trying to identify what is the most effective way to communicate with yourself. Does that make sense? But these are all now things that I've never really had to deal with, or if I had to deal with, I had my medication to help me. But now it's like, I really gotta figure this out. Like, it's on me to figure this out. Sorry, I keep burping in the middle of I'm speaking. I'm working out and I just had breakfast. I'm so sorry. And you know, I've accepted my archetype in life, like my characteristics and my character flaws. Like, I know I got my shit. Like, I'm aware. But like, I'm really not okay with people that don't know me or or only had like one conversation with me and they use that as like, that's serious. And I'm like, no, that's literally not me. Like, you have no idea who I am. Because I think the thing is, like, yes, I am who I am in all spaces. But the way I show up in different spaces is different, right? And I think being non-binary and femme, there's a misconception most times. So you have people who think that I want to be a woman. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't. I don't want to be a woman. It just so happens that I like pretty things that are geared towards women in this society. But to say that I want to be a woman is absurd. So you have to deal with that. Ladies must be a woman. They want to be a woman, and that's not how ladies carry themselves. So then, oh God, I fell out my pose with this one. What a lady is and what a lady isn't. And I'm just like, but babe, I don't want to. I don't want to be a lady. And then, because I make jokes about being a lady or about religion, or I say certain things that are like religious phrases tied to the Christian church, people think I'm a Christian, and then they judge me on that, and I'm like, whoa. Back to knowing me. I am no one saying anything. I do not identify with any church. I think they all have a point, and we can learn from each other. But, dang. So it's like all of these stereotypes and all of these like expectations I feel like people put on me, and I'm like, well, did I say that? Did I say that? I didn't say that. So I don't know where you got that from. And baby, they love their stories. People love their stories that they tell themselves. They love those. So anything that is not that, they get a little spicy. And it is so unnecessary. And I just be like, is this where I'm supposed to care? Is this the part? Because I still don't. Because it's like, that's not even true. Like, these narratives that you create in your head, and now I'm telling you that's not the narrative, now you're upset. You're upset because of the truth. That's not it. So am I supposed to care about something that you need to figure out? Is this growing up? Is this what it feels like to approach the 30? Oh, that feels so good. Like, is this what it feels like? Because this kind of ghetto, I'll be honest. I don't think I like this. It's a little hood. It's a little hood. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. What I am realizing though is it's a learning curve for me. And it's like I'm relearning how to communicate. I'm relearning how to process situations without medication. And I think I have to constantly keep reminding myself of things I know about medication, right? So the point of meds is not that you stay on them forever, right? The meds are supposed to do stuff. They're doing stuff. And when it comes to mental health medication, it is literally rewiring your brain as much as it can. And now that I feel like there's some rewiring done, I still have to install the program or reinstall the softwares and the programs and update. And I think that's what it's doing and what I'm doing. And I just don't think I'm ever gonna get shown the grace that I need. So, cause like, my name is Darius. I lead my department. My name is Darius. I have a booming coffee business. My name is Darius. I'm an educational consultant. My name is Darius. I'm pretty fly. There's no room in society for grace for me. There's no room in society for grace for me. I'm supposed to have it figured out. You're supposed to have it figured out. You're a leader. You're a business owner. You're that girl. Figure it out. But I'm like, but bitch, I don't want to. What if I don't want to? Like, what if I don't want to? And it's not even what if I don't want to, what if I need help? And I think I'm learning to ask for help more, which has been unique and frustrating, because then you ask for help and you don't even get the help you need. And it's like, well, what the fuck are you here for? I'm gonna explain it this way. Just do this next part. So, yeah, it's just constant thing. It's been real going through it. My gender, my identity, as much as people, as progressive as those like to play, they're like, oh no, I see her as another person. No, you don't. Like, no, you don't, babe. Because I know my society bias and upbringing and other things impact my everyday decisions sometimes. So you telling me that if these impact my daily decisions, and this is how I choose to live my life, you're telling me your bias doesn't kick in a little bit? I'm sorry, I think you're lying. I think you're lying. And I think that's a character flaw of yours. Because what the fuck are you lying for? That's like not true. No, Darius, I want you to show that you choose stuff every day. No, you don't. I swear to God, if I came up, oh yes, if I came to work or if I showed up to events, if I walked the street and said what I wanted to say all of the time as my true self, oh shit. Holy moly. Holy moly. It's not good. It's not really good. But I do the best I can with what I got, and I really just want people everywhere who interact with me to understand, like, that's all I got. That's all I got. Like, you want more? And I don't have any more to give right now. Let's try another day. I'm not saying I don't have none to give at all. I just don't have anything to give right now. And that's okay. And that's okay. I also decided that I'm gonna stop putting hard deadlines on my life. Like, oh, by this time next year I'm gonna do, or next month I'm gonna, because that's what happens with these YouTube videos. I say I'm gonna upload a video next week. No, you're not. You're gonna upload a video when you get the energy too. You are going to upload when you get the energy. You don't have it, and that's okay. And I'm learning that. I'm learning to stop putting these hard deadlines on my life, because I get excited or I get anxious, and then that deadline comes or it approaches, and I get anxiety, imposter syndrome, and all these other stuff, and then what? And then the deadline passes because I love a good deadline and I get it done, and then what? But then what? For those of you wondering, like, where's Gouda? Oh my God, where's the dog? The dog has been nowhere in the video. The dog on the porch. The dog is the reason why I woke up and didn't get to do yoga until now. It's his fault. So, we need space. You're on the porch. I'm doing yoga. After I had breakfast and took care of my self-care. So yes, I'm not saying when I'm gonna upload, I'm not saying any of that shit. I'm doing the best I can to continue to make content. I also am doing the best I can to just do the best I can. I'm doing the best I can to do the best I can. So, I'm working with what I got, and I hope that you are too. And if you're not, cool. Just know, this is all I got. So, if you
Chicka bum bum bum, chicka bum, chicka bum bum.